Hello and welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm sharing how our first semester went. So those first 9 weeks under our belt. And this is just a time to reflect, see what worked, see what maybe didn't work, and we need to change moving forward. If you are new here, my name is Tashina and I am a homeschooling mama to 3 girls. I have a 16-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 6-year-old. On my channel, I love to share things that encompass motherhood. So talking cooking, cleaning, day in the life videos, homeschooling videos, and encouragement. So if you like any of those things, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. I do post weekly videos and I am pretty active almost daily over on TikTok. If you are there, I will have everything linked below in my description box so that you can find that and follow. But let's get into the video. We are currently in the middle of week 12. If you are not familiar with my channel, behind me is where I keep all of our homeschooling supplies and curriculum and all the things. My kids each have their own basket and we do everything pretty much at our kitchen table. So I'm gonna grab Chloe's basket, who is my 6-year-old. We'll go through that one first. So first up, I just want to talk about handwriting. She does this through The Good and the Beautiful. All of my girls have. See no problem with it whatsoever. This is a yes. This is a win. I have now started buying the PDF versions for my 10-year-old, so that way when Chloe is ready, I already have that and I can just print it off and bind it. Next up is first grade math with confidence. This is my manual. So there is a part A and a part B, and I've been using this with my middle daughter Riley, and I did do the kindergarten level with her and we like it really well. We did have to make a switch from The Good and the Beautiful because that just stopped working for us, and I found this. It worked for my middle daughter, so I thought I would try it on Chloe and it's working great. I don't see any reason to switch this for her. We have also been doing The Good and the Beautiful science. So for Chloe, I have the Little Hearts and Hands, the big book of science stories, and this one is Bones and Stones. So we've been doing this one. This is the parent guide. So we have been doing this and I think it's great. I think it's beautiful. I love these stories. However, I kind of am torn on these unit studies, and I think I'll get more into that once I talk about my middle daughter Riley, my 10-year-old, because she did the older version of this and I got the Bones and Stones to kind of accompany those together for more on Chloe's level. And we did the paleontology for Riley. So I will talk about that a little bit more as to why I'm just kind of, I don't know. Another little fun thing that I incorporated for her, for both of them actually, is to just like give them a break from the daily stuff that they do. So usually we do lighter Fridays, just keep it, I don't know, they find it fun even though it's like work that they're doing. They just think it's fun because they don't get to work in this every single day, so it's something different for them, and I love that because they're still doing education, right? But I got these Brain Quest workbooks. You guys, there are all kinds of different things in here: shapes and measurements, addition, subtraction, math skills, sequencing, sorting, writing. I mean, just all kinds of things. It is like chock full of stuff. The pages are perforated, so if you did want to pull them out, you could definitely do that. I do keep a basket with like a file folder in there, and I have each Chloe and Riley's folder, and then I do tear out certain things for that and keep it in there for their week. This I don't do that because they're only working on it on Fridays, but you could totally do that if you wanted to do that on a daily basis. And this is really inexpensive. Highly recommend. She is doing her All About Reading, which if you're not new here, you know I absolutely love that company. She completed her pre-reading level and now she's on to level 1, and that is going really well. She is now learning how to read. So she has a couple of these hardback books that she is going through, and all of the phonogram cards and sight words that she is learning. Definitely don't see changing that. This is such a great company and I love it. That is all of Chloe's like core subjects. I will be sharing what we kind of do together as a group as far as geography and history. But now let's move on to Riley. For Riley, she is also doing the Good and the Beautiful handwriting. This one I just printed out and bound myself. So she is doing cursive right now. That's what she is working on. It's going great. So that's a win. For Riley's math, she finished Math with Confidence a few weeks ago, and I was toying with the idea of switching her to teaching textbooks, which is what my high schooler does, and she really seems to like that and do well with that. So I thought about having Riley do teaching textbooks as well. They offer a free trial. I think it's like 15 lessons, I believe, is what they offer. And so I am having her do that just to see what she thinks, to make her a little bit more independent. And it is actually going really well. She likes it. So I think we will end up sticking with teaching textbooks for her. And while she's doing that on the computer, that just gives me a little bit of that wiggle room to work with her little sister. Now for language arts, she has a lot of things in the mix. So she is dyslexic, so we have had to work really hard. She has had to put in a lot of hard work, and she has come such a long way. She actually finished her last level 4 and All About Reading, successfully completed that, and so proud of her. So now we are really going all out on the spelling, which I kind of had to just take a pause on because it was just too overwhelming, which is completely fine. It's the reason why we homeschool is so we have that flexibility. So she's on level 2. She is literally almost done with this. She's got maybe another week left of this and then we'll be moving on. So she will move through all of these lessons, love it as well. Since she is dyslexic and she's at the level 2, she is still doing all of the review through the phonogram cards, and it's nice because she's already learned all of that, but we can just make sure it's really locked in. Another thing that I incorporated this year is Fix-It grammar. So this is new to us. So All About Reading, they do incorporate very briefly some grammar concepts. So they're not going full on in depth here. It's not like a complete grammar program. So you would need to get something else. Well, that's why I added Fix-It Grammar. So she's learning all about nouns and adjectives and prepositional phrases and all of the things. This is actually working out really well. She seems to like it. So I will be staying with this. I don't see changing that. This one is working out really well. The other thing for grammar that I added in was writing with ease. And I really wanted her to get into more of that creative writing and just get used to writing sentences, learning how to structure them, punctuate them, all of the things, because we were so focused on just helping her read, helping her little mind kind of unlock how to read. And so now I'm really trying to implement these things. So Writing with Ease is something that I went ahead and purchased because I had seen other people use it. It's very inexpensive on Amazon. Again, I will have all of these linked down below in the description box for you guys to check out. The one thing that irked me when I had made like a video of what I had chose for the year for each of them, in that video I had stated that the pages said they were perforated. And while they technically are, they are not perforated well enough for you to rip out cleanly. So I didn't love that. However, I just rolled with it and had to make do. I had separated it into a folder, just a binder like this that I could pull through. But she really has liked Writing with Ease. So each week they focus on one classic story, and they're either doing copy work, so they will copy whichever sentence. Usually for her it's the second sentence, which is like the harder, longer sentence of the two. She goes ahead and writes those. It does a little bit of discussion about proper nouns and what that looks like and how to capitalize those, along with punctuation as well and capitalizing the beginning of the sentence. So it's just kind of like reinforcing those. It literally takes her like 5 minutes to do it. It's not very long, but she enjoys it, and it's just the repetition for her to get her in the habit of mastering those skills. It does also go over comprehension. So you one or 2 days of the week, you do read a part of the story, and then it gives you questions to ask your child, and then they need to answer that. So it does go over that as well. But again, it's very quick, very easy for them to do and knock out. She seems to enjoy it. She likes it. So I will keep that just to kind of help reinforce those skills. I did also get her the Brain Quest, got her the level 4 on that. So I got her this one just because I want to keep up with her on refreshing skills she already knows. And Fridays are supposed to be a little bit lighter days, so it just feels like kind of like easy work for her to do, and I am okay with that. As long as we're refreshing and moving forward, I am a-okay with that. These just have a wide range of things like multiplication, division, fractions, decimals, has some geometry, has reading, language arts, spelling, and vocabulary. So if you're looking for something just inexpensive to incorporate, this is such a great item that has like a wide range of things to cover. I originally found this brand because I was looking for something for the summer and thought I might as well just go ahead and add this to our year. Next up is science. So I already kind of explained with Chloe, she's doing bones and stones. Riley did paleontology. I ordered several different unit studies from The Good and the Beautiful. She is currently on weather and water right now, so that is what we are doing currently. But I'll go ahead and go back to bones and stones and paleontology. I started with that at the beginning of the year because she's real into dinosaurs. I will say the one thing I was just kind of questioning if I made the right decision or not, which I know we can definitely do that, especially as parents who want the best for our children, because I feel like I had started out with them years ago, and I felt like every year or during the middle of the year I had to say this isn't working anymore and find something new and move on. I just feel she loved paleontology, so don't get me wrong, she had no qualms with it. She liked it, she enjoyed it. Chloe and her, she'll listen in on the stories because it's more story based for bones and stones, and so she will listen in on that as well. I just feel like it's lacking. It's very underwhelming in my opinion. Now these are definite mini units. So, I mean, we do it twice a week, we do science twice a week, and we try to do history 2 days, history, geography 2 days a week. And Friday, we're just kind of doing a less day. So just kind of like bare minimum things, language arts and math type situation. But for weather and water, there's only 14 units in this. I did get her the student journal. Again, she's liking it so far. I just feel like I don't have a better word other than it's just underwhelming. I don't feel like it fits everything that I need. Now I already have this. In little hearts in hand as well. I had bought all of that. And I know I can sell it. I know I can turn around and sell it. But this is where I'm struggling if I want to keep this or not and just keep moving forward. The other one that I had looked at before I made this purchase was Apologia. And I'm kind of wondering if I just need to go ahead and order Apologia. So if any of you out there watching this video have used Apologia, are using Apologia, please leave your comments below and let me know what you guys are thinking of that. Now, as far as Chloe, who is 6, I honestly do not care to be drilling in science and history and geography with her. Just reading stories out loud that are incorporating those things are fine and dandy for her. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. I would love to hear what you have to say. And I'll probably go ahead and finish the weather and I'll probably go ahead and finish the weather and the water unit study, and then maybe when we take like our longer winter break, maybe think about getting Apologia and starting that. On the list of no's, I was really excited about this. I just cannot get into this. I really wanted to like it, and maybe it's just the time on this. I feel like the girls listen, but they're not like actively listening to this, if that makes sense. I really wanted it because it was going to be more story based, and I did go ahead and order both books, and I probably will just go ahead and hold on to them just because, but we honestly have not got very far at all. I can't even get into it myself. So I think what I'm going to do, I saw another content creator share, I want to say it's called like History Smashers, America Smashers, and their books that you can just like read aloud. And I think I might go that route, and because it's very inexpensive. They have them on Amazon as well, and thrift books and all the other little bookstores. So very inexpensive to purchase, and I think I might just buy one, kind of get the flow of that and see if we like that. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say no. Wish it worked out, but I'm gonna remove that from their basket. We will end on a high note though. This is definitely a yes. This is by the company Campfire Curriculums, and this is their whole geography series. So this one is the New England series. The artwork is just beautiful. The pictures are beautiful in here. All of the tidbits of information, the cool teacher moments. They have lots of fun facts that you can look over. They have stuff for older kids, so if you want them to dive a little bit deeper, you can. They have a faith talk and a think tank in here, so I do love that it incorporates some scripture. It also provides links in here, so as you are reading along, it might take you somewhere outside. Go to the links page. This is a good moment for this. Go to the links page. It'll take you to like a YouTube channel and you will watch said video over whatever you are talking about, and we always find those really interesting. This is not the first time that I have used Campfire curriculums. We have used them before. We've done the Titanic study, the Resurrection study, the Christmas caroling study. I will probably be purchasing the Thanksgiving study. I know they have a couple, I think, so I need to look at that because it's almost November and I have wanted to do that. I wanted to do it last year and I missed the boat on it, so this year I need to go ahead and get that ordered. I just print them off and bind them myself, and I highly recommend this study. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. If you guys have anything you think that I might like to check out, again, please leave me a comment below. If you found value in today's video, please make sure and give me a thumbs up. It just helps me out so much. And remember to subscribe if you really enjoy all things motherhood, that I like to share the homemaking, the cooking, the cleaning, day in the lives, and encouragement. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.